Another video, man, and today we got Tyreke Evans, man, young Reek. If anybody remember Tyreke Evans in the early 2010s, man, he was supposed to be the next one up. He was averaging like 25 and 5 his rookie year, and then I don't know, man, it just all didn't get together. But today we got Tyreke Evans, man. So you're gonna do shooting guard, 6'6", 195 height with a 6'9" wingspan. Okay, so let's get into it. So we're gonna start off with an 84 close shot. That'll give you silver paint prodigy, gold float game. Then we're gonna go 93 layup. That'll give you layup mix master and physical finisher on gold. Okay. Then we're gonna go with a 70 driving dunk, 33 standing dunk, and a 48 post control. So with the 70 driving dunk, you will be able to get it to like 92, which is very OP. And also with the driving layup, you're able to get it to 98, which is which is legend float game. I didn't do 94 because 99 driving layup doesn't really get you nothing. It's really just 98. So 98 with 5 cap breakers will give you that legend float game if you didn't even want to just tear it up. Or with the cap breakers, you can get this to I believe 89 and 92 driving dunk. So you will be able to get your dunk on the back end. But, you know, with great high layup, good strength, you know what I'm saying, good dunking, you'll be able to finish at the rim and feel just like Tyreke Evans. All right, with that mid-range, we're going to go 80 mid-range, 70 point shooting, and 70 free throw. Now, Tyreke Evans wasn't the greatest three-point shooter, but he was good in the mid-range. So you at least get that silver set shot specialist. And 80 mid-range on this game is pretty good because everybody can shoot. So, you know, you got more than enough mid-range to survive in this game. Your three-point shooting, I would just kind of, you know, play off your mid-range, get your badges, things of that nature, and then shoot your threes a little bit more. Like I said, this is like a big guard, kind of point guard of the team. So, you know, just get to your spots. Mid-range, get to that rim, and things of that nature. Now, the playmaking, which makes this build so crazy. You get 84 pass accuracy, which is that dimer and that versatile visionary. You get 93 ball handle. So you do get an ankle assassin, unpluckable, handles for days, strong handle, all on gold. Now, if you can get it to 94, 95, you can get it on Hall of Fame, or you can just +1 it and do like the playmaking takeover. And then that way you have +1 ankle assassin, +1 handles for days, or you can get it on legend. So legend dribbling abilities on a build, on a Tyreke Evans build is kind of crazy. Also, you got lightning launch on gold already, so you could tear that up 1 or 2, and then that'll give you legend lightning launch. So you can have legend lightning launch and legend dribbling abilities on this build, plus having, you know, legend float game or legend layup mix master. So very crazy little setup here for Tyreke Evans. Now, Tyreke Evans wasn't no slouch on defense, a pretty solid defender. So we got 71 perimeter, 60 steal. Now, cap breakers on this is crazy. So you can get this up to gold interceptor with 5 cap breakers, which is amazing. So you can have 86 steal, 71 perimeter. Now me, I'm not the biggest fan of a perimeter defense. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But if you wanted to tear this up, I feel like you can get to that 82 as well. So you could get silver challenger and then movable enforcer on silver. But you could just tear movable enforcer up to like gold and just get a little bumpy that way. And then just max your steal out. That way you got the 86 steal. And you just in the lanes. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just play lanes than try to have perimeter defense because, I mean, you get more steals playing the lanes anyway. So, I mean, it is what it is. But that's what I would use. I would just cap breaker to steal. You get 86 steal once I show you all the cap breaker breakdowns. So, rebounding, not so much. But, like I said, man, 86 speed. So, you got really good speed on this build. 80 agility. 75 strength. So, you get gold strong handle and physical finisher, which you could tier up to, you know, legend or Hall of Fame if you wanted to. And then you got that 82 vertical just so you can jump and, you know, when you do need to contest and things of that nature. So with takeovers, you get lethal layup. So when you at the rim, you can finish tough layups and floaters and traffic. You also get dish master. You also should get blur. So you get all the things that you need to be great, and you could just do bucket with blur, so you get that +5 in your 3-point shooting. And there is also a dish master ability that gives you +5 in shooting. I think it's orchestrator, one of my favorites. So as you can see, orchestrator, you do get that +5 in shooting. Or what you could do is you could take dish master, blur, or lethal layup and just do 3-point shooting by itself and get that +15, and then you'll have 85 3-point shooting when you have badge. So that's another little way you could do it. Or you could get Blur, take over and put the plus 15 on 3-point shooting. Then that way, you know, you get your 85 3-point shooting, and then you'll be able to shoot lights out. So that is the build. As always, we always go to the shades of. As you can see, man, 2010 Tyreke, Monte Ellis, Rolando Blackman. You get a blow-by Laymaking 2-guard. So relentless down here pressure, handles with surgical precision, deadly in open floor situations, and pushes the pace at an elite level. Of course, they ask you about stealing skills, don't count them, and needs craft, not hops to finish. So, you know, it is what it is. But like I said, the cap breakers on this build are so great that we don't even care about what they say is our weakness, because it's all going to be a strength. So, as always, let's get to the build. So we got... So as I was telling y'all, you can just do +5, and this will give you that legend float game with 98 driving layup. So if that's what you want to do, you can. Also with the dunking, as you can see, you got 11, 6, 10, that's 21. That's 91 driving dunk. So if you want a lot more, if you're not a layup guy, a float game guy, you can get 91 driving dunk. And then you have all the abilities. You can have contact dunks on this build. So you'll have your contact dunks, and you'll have that high float game to where you're pretty much unstoppable. Now you don't have to just always dunk. You can float people. You can do what you need to do. So it's a very good balance of making it like of cat and mouse with the defense. You know, you don't always have to dunk, but because you have high dunking, you can use your floater, use your dunk in certain situations, and kill people. So you can get that mid-range up to 85 if you want to. You already got Silver Set Shot Specialist, so 85 would just be if you're looking for certain jump shots and things of that nature. I do believe you get like Deadeye or something along with it. But like I said, it's up to you how you want to do it. It's up to you. I mean, like I said, I would just leave it mid-range alone. I think 80 is good enough, and just focus on everything else just to make the build OP. Playmaking, if you go up 2 in playmaking, you get to 87. That'll give you that gold break starter, but with no rebounding, it don't matter. But like I said, on defense, as you can see, 7, that's 13, that's 8, that is 21, and then 26. So as I said before, with the still at 60, you can actually +5 this and get to 86 still. So what I would do is I would plus my dunk to get it to 91, then I would plus my steal to get it to 86, and then that way I'm playing the lanes on defense with that high interceptor, which you could also tear up once you get it to 86. And then with the dunking, you'll have 91 driving dunk, so you don't feel as helpless when you drive into the rim, and you might have to dunk a ball this time because you're scared of that defender that might be helping off the side or something. So you end up with 91 driving dunk, 86 steal. And then from there, you know, if you want to get glitchy, you can put 5 on your speed, and you have 90 speed on this build. So then now you become even faster at 6'6". So I think really good build. Like I said, if you always wanted to try a build with layups, this is a bigger guard that's doing the layups. So, you know, if you ever wanted to try like a high driving layup build, this is a very good build to try it on, because you can get defense on it, you can get good steal, and you can also get your dunking on it. So you're not too worried about getting killed if you can't like master your layups at the beginning of it. So, yep. Like, comment, subscribe on the video, man. It's your boy Zay the GOAT, man. We on the road to 2,000 subs, man. We're going to try to get 2,000 subs by Christmas. Y'all boys been killing it, liking the videos. We're at 1950 right now, 1950. So keep liking, keep subscribing. I'm going to keep putting out these videos, man. It's your boy Zay the GOAT. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.